Hello and welcome back everybody to the Mineski Pro Gaming League season number 6. The group stages of Group B at the moment is going to be Rave versus MVP.HOT6. In this 2-game series, we have already reached game number 2, so it will be the last game for the day for MPGL. But game number 1, it was kind of an absolute stomp by Rave, to be honest. So hopefully MVP.HOT6 can show a little bit more resistance this time around. But we're HeflaTV, I'm Coucher, and I'm once again joined by HeflaMoke.
That's me. But yeah, Stomp is the perfect description for game number 1. Like, MVP really tried, but in all those fights, I think there was not a single trade that, like, I mean, the big team fights, that was not 1 for 5, 1 for 4, and sometimes they, I don't know, with the pickoff afterwards, they rescued it into a 2 for 5. But yeah, the bottom line was a lot of kills for Rave, not so much for MVP, and then, yeah, on this wave of experience and gold lead, they just actually very boldly went into that base, not fearing MVP at all. And the Naga Siren with a, what was it, 25-minute, 24-minute Radiance with nothing besides that. It just didn't work out. Jo, it looked at the start that he's kind of, yeah, falling behind in comparison to the Naga, because the Naga actually had support on the lane. Jo didn't on the Spectre, but in the end, with this fighting Spectre, Earn build, face boots, he got all the farm he needs and the experience then from all those clashes.
It was just a deal that when the enemy team were, if you were MVP.HOT6, and suddenly Rave, they had 3 Blink Deckers 12 minutes in on a Sand King, Centaur, and a Magnus. They just had no answer at all to the aggression that Rave was bringing to the table. So hopefully this time around they're gonna draft something that either A, they're gonna go aggressive with themselves, start the rotations themselves and get the early kills, or just have something that either has defensive value, something like a Shadow Demon, or for example, I mean anything that can actually fight early on against that aggression that Rave usually just comes out with all the time. But HOT6, they have the first pick. What the hell do they go for here? I mean, what? I don't even know what the strongest hero or what the common draft is nowadays.
In 6.82, the common sense is everything's possible. Like, we have some teams that stick to, I don't know, everything that was up to date before 6.81. Some teams, they just didn't get the memo that there's a new patch and they draft like it's still 6.81. And then some teams say like, hey, it's a new patch, let's try what we tried in 6.81 and never really proved successful. So we have the Medusa, that's some trend that's coming up, so MVP is going for it. The Ogre Magi as well, but for MVP, that Ogre, I don't know, like impact close to 0. To be honest, I mean, he did well against the Magnus in the mid, but then again, we also have to say Rave didn't rotate to kill the Ogre. I think it was possible. Stun, skewer, follow-up, stun, easy kill, but they never made it happen because they had 3 lanes, or 2 lanes at least, they were winning, and Jo was never meant to win his lane. It was just grab XP and then join the fights. But yeah, Magnus, like those 3 heroes in 6.81, we would have been, yeah, woo ha, yeah. But in 6.82, I don't know. I'm looking forward to them, but yeah, I'm not surprised.
To be honest, I think Rave might run the Ogre as a support role. I've never seen them play that hero, so I have no clue, but I can only imagine that any carry really, being empowered plus bloodlusted at the same time, it should equal a crazy amount of damage. I wouldn't be all too surprised if they went even for something like a Phantom Assassin, for example, which is decent enough against Medusa. Just get a few crits and suddenly all the mana shield is gone.
Oh, I saw, like, was it Cloud9 against Newbie with the Phantom Assassin, or was it Alliance against Cloud9? I don't know. But I saw, like, a real fat more trade the last days. Like, I haven't seen this for ages, at least June or so.
Yeah, I saw one huge fat mortar on some stream, on some game, but I have no clue what that game it was because I'm just watching so many all the time.
Too many games, yeah, too many games. I always love it. Like, after the TI, there's like this huge void, and actually HeflaTV here, we really tried to fill that void. We were casting a lot of like tier 2, tier 3 content, those teams that are not that affected by the post-TI shuffle, and like we had a lot of people that were really appreciated that we felt that void. But then in August or after August, after we had, for example, like MPGL 5 obviously like still joined Dota League and Mushi Challenge and stuff like that. And after that, suddenly all the big tournaments came up with like, I don't know, 300,000, 500,000 prize pools and stuff like that. So right now we really have like a huge influx of games, and it's all about the timing. Gladly, right now we're pretty much the only game online. There will be some more, obviously. Oh, by the way, yeah, that just pops in my mind. Like, I was talking in the first game about stats, and I actually have it right now. Like, looking back now from October to September, they met 4 times, and twice in MSI, and twice in MPGL. That was the MPGL in September, the earlier leg. And the funny thing is, in MPGL, well, no, let's start the other way around. In MSI Beat It, they got beaten, literally, 2-0 all the time. But in MPGL, they always played 1-1 in the group stage. They never got further because they lost against other teams in the group stage. But against Rave, they played 1-1. So if we go by the history of that, we might actually see a 1-1 here. And I mean, Medusa, Witch Dog, maybe that's the key.
It's definitely not beyond the realm of possibility. Plus, of course, Medusa with the Mana Shield and the Witch Doctor just being there with the Voodoo Restoration. It definitely can be so annoying to actually bring those heroes down. But of course, if Rave go for as good of RPs as they did in game number 1, it just suddenly might be no problem at all for Rave. Of course, they don't have a Centaur, which is a little bit funny since really it's the first game I've seen of Rave when the Centaur didn't get banned in the first phase and they didn't pick it up. And they actually go for a Batrider now as well. They just really love to have multiple heroes for initiation, it looks like.
And mobility. And like initiation and mobility, that's kind of sort of, I don't know, Rave's trademark at the moment. I mean, right now we're looking at the Magnus, probably mid again. Blink initiation with the RP, stun number 1. We have Orca Magi for some AoE, multicast with the fancy, maybe second stun then from the Arcanum Scepter if he's going for it. But he will also most likely go for, say it, for a 4-stuff. Now we have Batrider with maybe, I mean, maybe the race car build, but of course basic items will come out as Blink Dagger and 4-stuff. And then Mask of Madness or whatever else Batrider builds we see. Sometimes also use Scepter just for that, I don't know, utility item plus movement speed. But either way, this is 3 heroes already. And in the first game, it really worked out. They were so glitchy. You couldn't really grab them. Like, if you were chasing, they had Blink, they had 4-stuffs, multiple 4-stuffs, swaps, everything. You just never could grab them if you were MVP. And I mean, now we have Cast Stun, we have Earthshaker Stun, okay, but it's not really something to catch heroes unless they are blocked in. But even if we talk about a block, then there's still Vengeful Spirit, another mobility hero, another candidate for 4-stuff, plus the swap. The only good thing this time in this draft is for me the Medusa ultimate. Makes it a lot harder for the Magnus to find the follow-up into RP. If the Medusa is not in, or if the Medusa gets the ultimate off after the RP and there is not heavy burst damage, they might bring that fight to stop. I'm not talking about a return or like a turnaround or anything like that, but just escape for now.
It's definitely possible, it's just, you have to kind of get the Medusa, and of course, I really like that HOT6 picked up an Earthshaker. It is really good, just defensively, that long range stun, and Earthshaker really shouldn't be caught in a reverse polarity ever, kind of. As, HOT6 picking up a Warlock as well. So they're going for some pretty crazy amount of teamfight themselves. Double heal now from the Shadow Word as well as the Voodoo Restoration. Earthshaker with his defensive capabilities. I have to say I really like HOT6's draft more than I did in game number 1. I mean, I think the draft was decent enough in a sense, but not just up against what Rave had themselves.
But it's for me, it's too old school, like one core centered. I mean, sure, this comes down to Medusa trying to get fat. We have a lot of AoE potential, the ultimate where you can't really engage. The Witch Dog stun, Earthshaker stun, the Warlock ultimate stun, and double heal, as you already mentioned. This is definitely nice to especially keep the Medusa alive for everything, because she comes naturally already quite tanky. You have to burn through her mana shield, plus her HP, plus the heals that are coming, and whatever else she restores then later. Still, we saw it last game, the Naga failed, or the team failed the Naga, or I don't know how you want to phrase it, but the fact is, if that one core doesn't work out, then you have nothing to bring you back. And that's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like it. And talking about cores, Rave is about to pick one.
What do they go for? Do they go for that crazy core ogre as well, just to show
Why not
MVP how
Spectre?
it's done?
Spectre. Like, it worked out once, and even in this draft, I can see a Spectre happening, but no! we talked about it. There we go. It's a Phantom Assassin, Mrs. Modred.
It's going to be so painful with the Empower as well as the Bloodlust coming out. Just extra attack speed, movement speed, cleave. Oh wow, it has the makings of just a crazy blow up kind of Phantom Assassin. Just go in, get one crit, and any hero is kind of dead. But MVP, they still have pretty good chances in just trying to kite him around a little bit, pop the stuns, which they have real multiple of, and of course, the one weakness is the Phantom Assassin being a melee hero. He's gonna have to jump into Medusa and maybe get Stone Gazed, but Faceless Void is the last one.
I liked it. I like the Faceless Void. Like, that's gonna be a utility Void. Not farming in the first place, just there to set up the Chrono, but Chrono, follow up Warlock ultimate. We have the Earthshaker having time to actually place his Fisher, maybe even come in with the Echo Slam, and on top of all of that, we have a Witch Dog, who can of course channel Death Ward in, Casket flying around, and even if all that is not working out, last game they had sort of the Naga song to reset fights or get the hell out of there. Now they have the Medusa ultimate. It's similar in style, like as in you can't really pursue them because you don't want to face Medusa and getting stoned, but or petrified. Like, I have to say it properly, petrified. Yeah, stoned sounds so funny. Either way, it's interesting. I like the draft, but MVP, it comes down to, again, do we get 3-man, 4-man RP'd or not? If yes, the fight is fast over for MVP. But if the Magnus is not finding his initiation, then MVP might actually have a better team fight here.
It's definitely possible. I mean, Chaotic Offering is just such a disruptive fight overall, or a disruptive spell overall for a team fight. Plus, the Golem himself can do so much damage as Chube. He's gonna run into Chrissy, gonna check into Roshan. Actually, he might be in some trouble. You're gonna come in as well. Chrissy hasn't skilled up anything yet. He's gonna run into Ninja Boogie. Well, Earthshaker, say bye-bye to her life, I think. Maybe a nice fish if the shockwaves come through Rior. Going for the block as well. Chrissy still hasn't skilled up anything. Chube, one more right click, Chrissy. He's not gonna get it.
I can't believe
Why the hell? Come on, level anything. Just go Firefly over the target. Sticky Napalm. Well, like one stack would have been enough. Now they're going for the Sticky Napalm. What? They still want to keep on going. Ninja Boogie doesn't have enough mana though. A weird decision, but if they get the Medusa, it might be worth it. Nice Shockwave to connect actually. More Sticky Napalm that stacks to come. They need that one stun. Ninja Boogie, no, he couldn't get it. The Jukes and now the
Nice
Fisher. I think Rave, they just completely missed the first blood.
I mean, the bottom line of this fight is pretty much Earthshaker can go back to the fountain. Like, this is a free ticket back to the fountain. At least he didn't feed the first blood, but a huge question mark for me comes Rave not picking up Firefly, not picking up Sticky Napalm. Either or would have helped in this situation, getting that first blood. And the second thing is Magnus. If he would have picked up Skewer instead of that level 1 Shockwave, which is only 75 damage, which is nothing. Like, it's really nothing. But if he would have skewered the Earthshaker back, that would have been also an easy kill, and he could have used that on lane as well. You don't need that first point in Shockwave, because you get 1 point.
Oh, but mid lane, Roji in huge amounts of trolls. Fire Blast comes through. Can they get the magic missile? And actually, Rior, he's just so low on HP, he can't even come close. So once again, they can't even just go for a Warlock. It's the magic missile comes through. They want to keep on going. Fire Blast, not the best stun. He gets the Shadow. Never mind, he doesn't. Shockwave comes through as well. He wants to go for the turnaround. He's gonna go down. A few more right clicks. They need one more. Nope, another Fisher.
It's ridiculous what we are looking at. This is absolutely ridiculous. He really wanted that Magnus kill, but
another stun by Ninja Boogie.
Dangerous what he's doing.
Man, this game is just like, what the hell are we watching? Why? How have we not seen the first blood yet?
Like, all these fights and all the spells are just getting thrown around our ears here, and nothing's happening. First blood, 2 minutes in, almost 2 minutes in, and no first blood, even though, like, the supports were twice going through their mana already, including clarities and whatnot. Like, this is just ridiculous. But yeah, well, we still wait for a first blood then. Next time, it has to happen. Because now the heroes are getting at least their level 2, level 3, and that makes the spells way more potent. Nice.
Man, Chube just completely screwed over Rior. Of course, Chrissy will pick up the regeneration bottom, but Magnus? Actually, never mind, this bottle was coming in from the well anyway. He was just bottle crowing top lane. Faces were taking a lot of damage, and Phantom Assassin, he should definitely win this matchup just because, well, Blur is such a sick, crazy spell.
Yep, absolutely. And yep, also the regeneration rune the Batrider found there in the bottom, that was the best rune he can find anyway, because he has no bottle and he spent a lot of mana beforehand. So yeah, that was the best rune you can pretty much find at the 2-minute mark.
Oh,
Now he's
top
back
lane.
to lane.
Faces Void might be in some trouble. He time walks through the Fire Blast, never mind cast. Not even gonna go for it. Jubei was once again around on the top lane with a defensive fissure if need be. But Cheo, with the Stifling Dagger and just the right click battle up against Faces Void, he should have definitely the upper hand in this lane, and well, it's 17-5 compared to a 6-0, and it's mostly been 1 versus 1 at the moment, and already such a huge difference.
Yep, I mean this time Rave changed a bit their approach to laning. Like, I mean, Jo has support now. Like, cast is pulling for him, or he will pull pretty much soon. I don't think he's stacking. He's pulling at the 12-second mark, I feel. But yeah, the Faceless Void still getting some experience. The next some waves will be denied at least one of them. And also MVP, like, they stick to what they played in game 1. The supports, they are flexible, they stay around just in case there are some rotations. And talking about rotations, we have a Vengeful Spirit being smoked up. They might actually go for the Witch Dog. That would be a potential kill, easy to get.
He has 1 stack of Sticky Napalm, make it 2 now, Magic Missile come through, he actually already activated the Magic Stick.
Oh, what a pause.
I'm not too sure if it's gonna change anything though.
Yeah, I mean, he's disconnecting. Okay, he is actually pausing, then disconnecting. Void is following him, but this is Mr. Franco's time in the Twitch chat. Please give me a puppy face, because this is the biggest puppy pause I've seen in a long time. Like, directly when they initiate, 2 stacks Sticky Napalm on the Witch Dog, Firefly directly on top of him, turn rate is already huge. He has used his stick just as they initiated, which means he has no way of getting HP back, and the Doza obviously can't really do anything. Mystic Snake, but nothing of that will really do anything, especially not on the Batrider. The Doza has to run to not be even the secondary target here.
I think really that it is or might be the best decision for him as well. It's, I guess with the boots of speed he should be able to escape himself. Ninja Boogie has enough for 1 more stun on the mana pool. So yeah, Musica, maybe use Mystic Snake and just get the hell out of there. Drain some mana from Vengeful Spirit, so he has to run all the way home where Poppy's Clarity or something, but if this first blood doesn't happen as well, it's gonna have to be a miracle. There's no TP on Earthshaker either, so even that's not a possibility.
No, this is the perfect timing. Like I don't know, Vengeful Spirit and Batrider, they found the perfect timing here on that Witch Dog. Like, if this is okay, I don't want to eat shoes again. Like last time, I had that problem already. I still digest my shoes, but that Witch Dog, he's dead. Like, I'm telling you, he's so dead, because stick is used, like the paralyzing cask is used. So there's nothing he can do but run, but there's no way you can run away with Sticky Napalm. Like, this is, yeah. And we see it. 2, 1, let's go.
Oh, it's gonna be like 1 more right click. Well, actually, never mind, make it 2 more, but Chrissy, they're gonna get the first blood Music. Actually go for the man fight. Chrissy might be in some trouble, but never mind, they're gonna kite him around. Just make it so that he can't really turn rate, can't get the right clicks in, and they do get the secondary kill. And well, double kill for Chrissy. Off lane Batrider, manhandling the enemy dual lane. Actually Faces Void, he even TP'd into the bottom lane. For what reasons, I'm not too sure. Oh, the time walk comes through. They want to go for the Ninja Boogie. The Fissure, it's not coming out, and
what?
well,
where's that fissure? Why is he not casting the fissure? There's the fissure, but oh no, he can't get through, and he doesn't use the tango to actually manage that last hit. So in the end, they're getting away. I can't even believe it. And I also can't believe that the dudes are stuck around. Like,
oh, Chube, he ran into the tower. They know he is there. Ninja Boogie. He doesn't have enough mana quite yet, but didn't they see him? What? The tower started attacking him. I'm not too sure why they just didn't block him in or anything, but I
don't know. Like,
they had better plans.
But still, like we've been analyzing it while that pause was here, and of course MVP had the same chance. I mean, apart from the Void and the Warlock, everybody saw the screen, they saw the situation, and that dudes are sticking around, giving them a secondary kill. It's exactly, it happened just as I said. Like, I don't know, call me Forseer or something, but like this was for me pretty obvious that the Medusa won't get it. Not with level 2 Mystic Snake, and mana spent already before, so that rotation of the Void also didn't make any sense. He is, I don't know, going back to his original lane, but he spent obviously 200 gold for that TP and didn't achieve anything. Maybe got experience from free creeps, but that's not quite an achievement.
He's an entire level behind now as well, and Cheo having his ultimate at the ready, just man fighting up against Faceless Void. There's the Stifling Dagger coming through. I mean, if he gets like one crit, suddenly faces away, it's like, oh shit, I have to pop my healing salve already. At least he has some tangos now. Cast is coming in as well. Can he get the fire blast off? Oh no, just a little bit out of range.
Okay, already lifted his hand, but also Witch Dog is just TPing directly in. But yeah, Jube is there, and Cast, you have to be careful. Like, if he gets properly blocked in the weird angle, he might find himself actually killed with the Faceless Void coming in. But still, this Stifling Dagger, it's always dangerous. Now level 3, and unless you backtrack it, it's really a nuisance. Plus he has a Ring of Basilos, which means he has enough supply in mana to like really spam him. And with crits, as it just happened right now, he's just forcing this Void out all the time. Salve, he has to use it.
Oh, thank God that he had the salve as well. He definitely wants to stay on lane just to get at level 6 and then maybe rotate around. He's pretty damn close to it as well, so that's a good point for MVP as Rior. He finds himself a haste rune. He has reverse polarity, of course, and they're pinging Musica already on the bottom lane. But Rior going back to mid lane. Jube might be in a crap ton of trouble. Haste rune activated. He's not going for the skewer just yet. Just a shockwave coming through at the moment. He's waiting for it. Roji though he's there as well. He has the chaotic offering. Fisher comes through and, well, Rior not gonna go all too aggressive at the moment.
Oh, I actually thought he's going for a 3-man RP there. 3-man RP, another shockwave that would have been 1 kill, and maybe with the magic missile or something, but they wouldn't risk it because of the chaotic offering being there. He's level 7 now, and, well, he didn't pick up anything but Shadow Word and the chaotic offering.
Oh, nuts. He's gonna run into way too much trouble now. Ninja Boogie gonna start it up with a magic missile. 1 shockwave. Actually, paralyzing cast buys a little bit of time. He can't get the last right click. Oh man, are you kidding me? Nuts, you cannot escape this, I don't think. Rior, he's gonna chase him down like shockwave, maybe skewer as well. Skewer comes through actually. Roji, are you gonna help? Anything? Reverse polarity comes through as well. They want to get nuts, but the Shadow Word with the Voodoo Restoration. The heal is just too strong. Magic Missile comes through as well. Ninja Boogie, I don't think you should have gone for it. He's just gonna lose his life and kind of feed.
Okay, healing strong, confirmed. Absolutely confirmed. Like, this is twice stick used, Voodoo Restoration till the last little tiniest point of mana he had, and of course the Shadow Word level 4. And in the end, Rave actually not successful getting that kill. Like, that Magnus tried desperately to get that kill, but yeah, Witch Dog, new tank, confirmed.
In the meantime though, Chrissy has picked up his Blink Dagger pre-8 minutes with Tranquil Boots as well. So Battle Initiation will be available, I think just maybe go mid lane. With a lasso into a shockwave plus just a skewer, I think it's gonna be enough probably. But in the meantime, Cheo gonna man fight Fu once again. Just gets that 1 crit off as well, and Fizzle just can't do anything at all to Cheo. Cheo just took the tower as well solo. It's like,
yeah, to be honest, what I'm mostly surprised is that I think MVP could make a kill happening on the Mortred really fast. Just Chronosphere, Shadow Word, and that Mort is just dead. But maybe now we see it. Where's the Chrono? Give me that Chrono.
Well, they are actually, if they go for it, do they even get the kill? The upheaval comes down a little bit too late though. In the meantime, actually bottom lane, they used the lasso up onto the Medusa with a magic missile as well, but mana shield, even level 2 was just way too strong. Medusa kind of tickled with the magic wand helping out. So Medusa is just like, fine.
MVP, it feels, oh god, look, the Void is paying for it. Like, they're holding back with 2 ultimates for ages. We are 9 minutes in, no Chrono used, no Golem used, and what happens? Mordred keeps farming, and now not just creeps, farms even the Void. This is, I think you shouldn't hold back with your ultimates. Like, goddammit, you're level 6, make something happen, even if it's just 1 kill, just make it happening.
Oh, we will see. As Chrissy, he's coming to the mid lane now. No less so, but I guess just a few sticky napalms with Firefly, or just steal enemy stacks if there aren't any. At the moment though, Cheo looks like he's going for a Battle Fury. I thought they might just skip it because, well, they're gonna have Empower anyway, but I guess more cleave can't really hurt.
I guess, still, in my opinion, they could have had a score of 3-3 by now, and looking back on the timer right now, the ultimates would have been back up by now. I mean, look at that Warlock, it's level 8 now. The fight in the jungle was about 4 minutes ago. That would have been another chaotic offering, and the second kill he could have gotten with his ultimate, but they're just holding on to it. So, in my opinion, not a good choice, but still, okay, it's MVP. They're way better Dota players than we are, but as I said, as a caster and based on experience, usually it's this level 6 mark where teams start to get active. MVP choose, yeah, a later time. I just have to see if Rave is too strong at that point already.
Well, Rave, I guess their own aggression isn't as strong as it was in game number 1. Rior, though, if they get another good fight like they did last time around at the exact same time, to be honest,
Yeah,
he might
talking
just
about
get
it.
suddenly his
Magnus.
blink dagger finished. Oh man, it's gonna be a
invisible.
beautiful two-man reverse party. I'm not too sure if he even knows Chube is there. They don't. There's the magic missile, the skewer back as well. Chrissy will it be enough? Ninja Boogie, he's dropping so damn low though. The lasso is still there. The Fisher, one more right click reverse party just to make sure Musica can't get Ninja Boogie. But now the free-man chrono, the turnaround, it is real. Where's the golem? There it comes out. Ninja Boogie goes down already. Medusa actually does finally fall, but Jo, they're gonna just kill the golem now, I think. Cast finally joins the fight as well. Does have, well, just... Man, 2 for 1 in the end anyway. Actually make it 3, I think. Nuts going to get slowed down by a stifling dagger. They're going to get the kill. Paralyzing cast buying some time. But multicast come through. There's the just phantom strike from Jo and... Come on, Nuts. It's just a matter of time. Shoko gets the kill and Roger is in too much trouble. Skewered out of the tower range. And what was it? 4 for 1 in the end?
Did the Earthshaker die?
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, so it's a 3 for 1 in the end. And... I don't know, that was Chronosphere, Golem, and still nothing happened. Like, the funny thing is the Chronosphere was even the perfect setup for Rave, because that poor Medusa stood with 3 sticky napalms directly in the fire. Nothing.
Oh,
oh, look at the range.
Come on. Phantom strike. He gets fissured anyway up Chris. He's gonna be there with the sticky napalms. Another stifling dagger. Skewer comes through and Jo. What? Did he right click from like this distance?
Yeah.
Melee distance, yeah? Melee range?
It's kind of funny sometimes, like those glitches where it looks like the melee heroes start to like range attack. Either way, that is their 4th kill for 1 if you take that all in consideration. And that Phantom Assassin, like, give him less than 1k gold, even like 800, and he's done with his Battle Fury. From there on, he will just spiral and farm. But in mid, I thought there's engagement, but either way, they're creep skipping now. The Orca starts to buff Jo here. This is really this time a proper support Orca, not going for Ignite build. He's going for 2 points in Bloodlust, the rest of the points in Fire Blast. I definitely like that build because yeah, Jo is strong enough to get even stronger now.
Oh, Skewer faces point under the tower. He gets the time walk away. Riordo just forcing faces point to go all the way back home. They just can't get anything done at all. They're not farming properly on any of their heroes. They used all of their ultimates and just got a measly support vengeful out of it. And it's so funny to me that how exactly, more or less, the same fight happened on a different lane, but same timing, same result as in game number 1. And after the fight, Magnus also got his blink dagger. It's just way too identical somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. It's as I said, they were waiting so long with their ultimates on level 6 that once they used it in a bad situation that started already badly in the first place, but. Oh, Magnus in the mid, trying to get those screws, but nice little cold sidestep from Roger here. Still, Rave wants to make something happen. They know they're leading by 6 kills, and oh, there's the go on the Witch Dog.
Oh, easy kill. Actually, the Chronosphere only onto the Ogre match at Jo. The Paralyzing Cask is bouncing through, but do they have enough chaotic offerings? Well, if this is not enough, they're not going to get the kill at all. And well, Jo, he does go down. Now, Ninja Boogie might be next to Time Walk. Doesn't get the slow onto Ninja Boogie. I think it's going to escape. And indeed he is. So, Chronosphere plus Chaotic Offering and a Stone Gaze for Jo. I guess. I actually don't think it's really worth it. I mean, it was a 1 for 1, but Chrissy is gonna go back in. They're gonna get the lasso onto Fu as well. Do they have enough damage though? The magic missile is there. He's under the tower. He's gonna go down. And there's the reverse polarity. Only to 2 heroes plus the golem as well. Golem not the best target maybe, but they're gonna get music out of mana. No mana shield anymore. So in the end, a 4 for 1.
Yep, 4 for 1.
Oh, they might get more the swap from Ninja Boogie onto Chube. The Fire Blast comes through. Ninja Boogie might go down, therefore from the high ground. Actually nicely done by Nuts, getting that 1 counter still though. Just horrible fight all in all.
Yep, if we draw a bottom line right here, it's a 5 for 2 trade. And they are coming back earlier than MVP will respawn. That means we have a tier 1 tower potentially, or at least some damage done to it. Or, no, they don't even want to. Get the rune, Roshan. I don't think... that's a bold move, going to Roshan.
They don't have really the best... I guess evasion from Phantom Assassin is pretty damn good. I mean, 50% after all. Now Bloodlust comes through as well. Maybe when he had like Lifesteal, or if they had a Vladimir's Offering or something like that. But even without minus armor, it's actually not taking all that long for them. Oh, now there's the minus armor coming through. Ninja Boogie joins the fight. Vengeance Aura level 1 as well. Actually,
it's only
Ninja
minus
Boogie...
3 armor because it's the Wave of Terror level 1, but still, yeah, like they can easily go for it. The evasion And of course also the damage. I mean, that Phantom Assassin is running around with 200 damage at level 11 just because he gets the Bloodlust plus Empower. Like, he's buffed to his teeth. Plus, of course, he has Battle Fury done. Impressive little PA. Like, if that PA ever goes for lifesteal and the BKB, who will stop her? Nobody. Nobody can stop her.
Oh, look at Chris. He has his 4-step finish. They want to go in aggressive. They have to choose the right target though. I think they could have or should have at least timed down. Whatever, Chrissy's gonna get bloodlusted up. There's the race car coming out. They're gonna get nuts. The witch doctor comes first. The fisher though. Actually nuts. He's gonna stay alive. And now the stuns. The follow up is there. Can they get it though? They have the crossfire. They're gonna catch both of them. Although their own heroes are caught as well. Rior, does he have his reverse polarity? Yes. Actually, one more second. The stone case is there. Gio. He can't do anything at all. He's petrified. But they don't care, swap through, they get the stun onto Fates' Void, they get the kill, Rogi somehow escape with 77 HP. Chrissy though, they don't want to give up quite yet, they're gonna get the slow onto Chubei. They still have reverse polarity. Oh, it would be a beautiful free man, but Blink was on cooldown. Chrissy actually dropping pretty low, damn low. Chaotic offering out to 4 enemy heroes. It actually might be enough with the Fatal Bonds. Chrissy going for the TP out. Even the, wow, the jungle creeps came in to help. Cheo gonna lose his ages, but 4 heroes down. Musica might stay alive. Now actually skewer slow, stifling dagger and well, a 5-4-1 plus ages.
Yeah, that is a 5-1 trade. Ages down, but also the golem farmed another tasty 100 gold. Rave. To be honest, I have to say it. I think Rave was a tiny bit lucky here, just a tiny bit, because that chrono came out the same second the Magnus skewered the Warlock and the Witch Dog into the chrono. That's kind of funny because with that score he disabled MVP with their own weapons. Like that chronosphere, it was, the cause was good, but the execution by Rio just much better. I don't know if that was intentional because it happened at the same second. Still, if that Warlock would have been alive, that would have been Fatal Bonds, Shadow Ward and the Golem right after or into the chronosphere, as well as the Death Ward. But with that skewer, both of those were disabled, and that made this fight just horrible. So call it luck, or call it just perfect execution by Rio. Either way, it was a disaster for MVP. That fight could have gone directly the other way.
I think one of the craziest things is that they didn't even use reverse polarity there. And now look at Rio, he actually picked up a diffusal blade. Really smart choice, just kill the golem immediately. Or just, well, purge anybody if necessary. And I think they're gonna get Rogi. Yes, the crit comes out immediately from Chio. One more right click, no chance to Shadow Word. This game just crazy. They're gonna get Fu as well with the lasso. He has the Chronosphere, but can he get to use it? Fire Blast comes through. No multicast. Not necessary. And I'll make it 20-5. Rave there. They're doing it once again.
This is not funny anymore. Like with the initiations, they can pick up easy kills. Like they got a kill just by the Mortrid, right clicking and a shockwave. They got a kill with the lasso, and they still have an initiation. They could still swap if they want. They could still blink RP. Like, you just can't get close to Rave at the moment. Like, everyone could die within seconds. And, well, this PA, it's not gonna funny. It's not gonna be funny. Because she's hitting for 250 now. And that's only with the Empower plus Venge Aura. And in those clutch fights, he almost all the time gets the Vengeful Spirit Aura. And I don't know, if he gets even some more damage, like, we're gonna see huge crits, if that game even goes that far. At the moment, it doesn't look like we're gonna see a full slotted. Oh my god.
Rior, he's looking for something. Chubei though, he's gonna be the first one. Magic Missile start things out. Will we see a huge chrono? 2 heroes go, but the reverse polarity onto 2 in return. Skewer into the chrono as well. Once again he did it, but the chaotic offering is there with the Death Ward as well. They're actually gonna get a couple of kills here. Cast will fall. Actually no, he's still alive somehow. Fatal Bonds dropping him even lower still, but Cheo finally he rejoins the fight, really cleaving up. There's the first crit. Gonna get Faces Void as well, I think. They're trying to keep them alive. The stuns, the paralyzing cast just between Chrissy and Cheo. It's actually a pretty damn good fight so far for MVP.
Yeah, it's a 1-3, but I don't think they can do something. Oh, they even have to be careful. Look at their HP. They just jump, but they just received the shockwave and the flame break in their face, leaving them with like really low HP. And look at that score. Oh my god, diffuser plate on Rio. I can't believe it. He just received it, and that is another Witch Dog kill on his account. I mean, still, MVP found some kills here, but still, Rio is really making them plays. Like, unfortunately, they didn't have like a interrupt on the Death Ward here.
Oh, Chubei! Earthshaker, no! Run for your life. Lasso. Defusal up before as well. One more shocker. He's gonna wait for it for the kill. He's godlike. Going for the blink out at the moment. But
someone stopped that Magnus. Like,
the fight
seriously.
recap was crazy for MVP from that, just because Rave, they were so far ahead. And with 6.82 MVP they made, you can't call it a comeback quite yet, but they gained so much from the fight anyway, of course. Losing the 2 heroes afterwards, not really the most ideal, and that fight really was a 4 versus 5 for Rave, since Cheo, he joined that late. And Paralyzing Cask, of course, as well. It was literally just bouncing through and through. They were perma-stunned because he was next to Chrissy on the Batrider. So that kind of screwed them over, but in any case, like, look at Rave. They're not giving up, they just want to go again. Non-stop, just kill, kill, kill.
Yeah, I definitely like it. It reminds me a bit of Russian Dota, but as I say this, the Earthshaker, Jubi, just dying again right away. Like, that was, what, 3-4 seconds after his respawn? Exactly the time it takes from the fountain to pass the tier 3 tower. That was his life. Like, that was a very short biography for him. Either way, tier 2 tower bottom is, I think, the next target, and they got so much ready again. Lasso is ready in 2 seconds. They can jump anytime they want, and they found someone. It's a Doozer.
Somehow, for some reason, his mana shield was deactivated. I actually think he deactivated it when the jump happened. Got no reason to give you because why he did it.
I don't know. You wanted to have the mana for the ultimate, I guess, which he wouldn't have had. But still, I mean, that Phantom Assassin. Look, he's running into the base. He's like, "Who needs creeps? I'm coming." Hilarious.
Cast, he can actually tank it up fairly well on the Ogre, to be honest, with the crazy amount of base armor he has. Cheo, though, he wants to go in deep. They have the Chronosphere, but will they even turn it around? They need to get the perfect one, the Fisher. Everything flies through, but there's the reverse priority onto 3 once again. Skewer back on all 3 of them. Where's the AoE follow-up? The Chaotic offering is there, but they're already dead. And of course, the Fuser Blade into the Golem. The Golem immediately crashed.
Oh god. Oh god, this is not funny anymore for, like, Fountain. There's the Fountain dive on the what a nice chrono here. Cheo, that's the kill. Maybe we even see more. No, who needs to see more? Ghost Scepter, easy going, and not even the Ogre is dying because the GG is already ticking through. That was a godlike on the Magnus, would have been such a tasty kill. But I have to say it, Rave is in a different league. And I'm not talking about the MPGL tournament, which is obviously fun, but no, MVP.HOT6 and Rave, the performance difference is huge.
Rave, just excellent early aggression, just execution, and I don't know, they're really the early game aggression overall, and just going into fights. That's their style at the moment, and looks like 6.82, it is their patch.
Yeah, they definitely like it. But Rave overall performing quite well in the last month or so, so I'm looking forward how they're gonna perform in the future. Especially, I think they definitely qualified for the grand final here in the MPGL, which means they're gonna meet teams like Titan, and this is a bit meet your makers because Titan is definitely a team that can keep up with Rave without
definitely. I mean, the grand final should be extremely fun. I think they're at the end of November in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. So should be great fun.
Yep.
But this was the last game for today for us for Mineski Pro Gaming. We will be back tomorrow at 13:30 CEST with Group A. It should be Nvidia Aces versus Invasion to start things out. 3 best of 2 series or 2 game series a day. So guys, thank you so much for just tuning in. I do hope you enjoyed, and if you did, you can always follow us. The links are below the stream. If you want some cool subscriber emotes, you can always subscribe as well.
Yeah, and we have Reddit now. Like, I have to say it, like, I'm such a Rabbit, oh god, Hefla, go home. Anyway, Reddit, we are on Reddit now. We actually discovered the amazing thing of Reddit. I hated it so far, but actually I start to love it, and there is a subreddit, HeflaTV, now, where I'm gonna keep updating everything just as we did in Facebook, on Twitter and everything. The VODs will be obviously on our YouTube, links below the stream, and that's all I wanted to say. It was fun to cast after a long time just doing organization and management. And yeah, see you then tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, guys, you heard it from Hefla. Check out our links as well as just have a good one.
See you.